Yep. Well, they're showing 3 people in here, and I'm talking to myself. Hello, Diane. Miss Crystal, how you doing, gal? Let me adjust something here right quick. Hello, Boomo Bang. Dang what? Had too many lights on. No. It depends on who you talk to, Mo Bang. Hello, Daniel. Your wife might think you plumb beautiful. Hello, Mr. Steve. Diane, I had a blast meeting up with the other YouTubers today. Oh, you moving right along, aren't you? You're going to be a professional here before long, Mobang. I just had a blast meeting a couple of YouTubers, that's all. Cat. How come y'all think I'm destructive? You getting close? Miss Janice. What do you want, lady? Well, come on. Miss Priss got to make her appearance. Get over here bugging me. Getting ready to go, huh, Daniel? Gonna lick me in the mouth. Hello, Mike. Hello, Mr. Troy. I was gone most of the day, and I come home, and this dog went berserk. I was sitting down watching her run, and all of a sudden, here she come running and jumped right in the middle of me, out of the middle of my lap. Okay. I don't know if I said hello to you or not, Janice. If I didn't, well, hello. Cat, how's your man doing? You buying roosters now? Oh man, it's a pretty day today. A little bit warm, but not. I mean, it was nice.
Hola.
Hola, hola.
Hello.
How
Seems like
goes
I've
it?
seen y'all somewhere today.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Has
We
it
were
cooled off
solved
in your
all over.
rig there, Mike?
What's that?
Has it cooled off any in your rig there?
Not yet.
No.
But I was gonna go get my generator out and start that up, and I'm like, I got it out of the back of the vehicle, and yeah, I forgot. It's having issues starting.
Oh no.
You ready for more of them barbecued ribs?
I'm still stuffed. But so
Well, it's the first time I met Mike and first time I'd met Crystal. So I really enjoyed today.
I did too.
Yeah, I did too. It was the first time I met Ron. Of course, I met Mike at the meetup, but
Yeah.
it was really fun.
Hello, Carl. And Cat, yes, I put fuel in it.
Are you sure, Mike?
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know
Hello,
how long we sat out there and talked, but
I was getting ready to, if we kept sitting out there, I was going to think they were going to dust us off.
You're gonna put us to washing dishes. Hello, Lace. Crazy Lacey.
Hey, Lacey.
Lacey. Hey, Lacey.
No, it was a real pleasure actually getting to meet you finally. So
It was after all this time.
Oh goodness. We sat there and ate at Cracker Barrel, and when we got through eating, we went outside and sat down in one of them rocking chairs, watched people and laughed, and
yep.
Yeah. Talked about all kinds of stuff and things, and
we just needed a campfire. That was all.
that's all we needed was a campfire.
Yeah, I thought about lighting one of the chairs on fire, but they probably would have frowned on that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think they would have been very happy.
And it was too warm, anyways. It would have been too warm. It was just right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, if y'all, what time did Cracker Barrel close? Y'all
Oh,
gonna-
9, I think.
I think 9.
Yeah, I believe.
y'all got any other company moved in?
Nope. There was a pickup truck when I was out trying to mess around with the generator. There was a pickup truck idling out here for a few minutes, but they left, and that's about it.
There was a van parked in the Walmart parking lot, but like just kitty cornered from where I'm at. It was a nice van. I think it was either a Dodge ProMaster or a Ford Transit, and it had a nice big trailer or utility trailer on the back of it. What size do you think that was, Mike?
I would guess it was a tandem axle. I would guess at least a 7x12, 7x14.
That's what I was thinking. It was a big one. It was nice.
But
they moved. So I guess we scared them off.
Well,
yeah.
I figured there'd be a lot of RVs parked in there by now.
No,
They
not
could
yet.
still come in. They could still come in, right? But right now there's nothing. Right now there's nobody.
Yeah, Kat, I don't think they would have been too happy either. And yeah, I looked at some of the pricings on those rocking chairs. Yeah, no, thank you.
I didn't even look at the prices. I just said it.
The one you were sitting in was $239.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I didn't realize them things were that high.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw the price tag with the QR code right over her shoulder.
I didn't even see.
Well,
Me and Mike both ordered barbecue ribs, and I had that stuff all over me.
Finger looking good. That's what it was.
Yep.
Oh, Mike had some take home. I didn't have no take home.
Yeah, I still have half a rack, the half of order there in the fridge.
Well, I'll make a rack of ribs out here, and I'll eat the whole damn thing in a day, just by myself,
Well, that chicken fried steak and stuff, that was good. That was really good too. Oh, and that fried okra. Ooh, really
you like that okra, don't you, girl?
I do. And then Cracker Barrel has the best fried okra, I think, so far that I've tasted.
Well, I like.
Oh yeah.
I like Cracker Barrel because their food's the same in Texas or Louisiana or Arizona, wherever you go, it's about the same.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Biscuits and gravy are pretty good too. Oh yeah. Well, we had some of their biscuits and their cornbread too, but I think I like the biscuits over the cornbread.
Tim, Crystal is heading back to home base, I believe, and
Yeah.
I am heading over towards Conroe, Texas, to go visit a friend, and then down to Galveston to meet up with Amy, Michael Ann, V. Um, yeah. Who else? Roxanne, and I can't remember the other two people.
And the other two people?
Yeah, I can't think. I can't think of their names.
Yeah, that's the one going on a cruise, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mushy. What was
You don't
mushy?
What do you mean, mushy, Janice? Say that in American instead of Australian.
Something was mushy. Gee.
I'm about like you, though, Mike. I'm still about half stuffed.
Yeah, I definitely can't eat anything else.
Nope.
No. I went back in for some coffee.
Yeah, we didn't do that. I didn't even think about it.
Right here.
Yeah.
Crystal was nice enough to bring me one.
Would you go back to Cracker Barrel and get a coffee?
Yeah. Yeah. I went back in, used the restroom, and got some coffee, and brought Mike one back too. So.
That's one good thing about overnighting right there. And you got coffee in the morning pretty quick. And a bathroom's handy.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I didn't find any of their stuff really overcooked, and it was just right.
Yeah, it was. It was real, and I've never had a bad experience with Cracker Barrel so far. So far, not that I go a lot, but you know. Although I call it the Rusty Bucket.
Cat says since Mike lives on Mountain Dew and nicotine, it wouldn't take much to fill him up. Now these days, it does not.
Well, I've developed a bad habit. I'll eat something real light when I first get up. There you go, Tim. But then I'll eat one big meal and that's it. But
Yeah.
I sort of got habit of eating one big meal a day.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work a lot of time in the morning. I'll just get an avocado and a little lemon juice and a little garlic powder and maybe a country fried guacamole and eat that with a piece of toast. And that's what I eat for breakfast a lot of the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I have some avocados in here. Kat, I still have the avocados in here that I bought for the meetup.
They love to be getting a little bushy by now.
They just, yeah. Well, they were kind of hard, so maybe they're okay now.
I done figured out how to do that. I buy the avocados and I set one out on the cabinet and put the rest of them in the ice box. And it seemed like I can sort of time it where they haven't started going bad, you know.
Uh-huh.
And
One meal person. Yep. One meal. That's it.
Maybe one meal a day, if that. It just depends on how warm it is outside and whatnot, and because I know during the meetup there was a few days I really didn't eat anything by choice, and yeah, it's trying to see if I can get my tablet up and going so I can see chat bigger.
Yeah. Well, I can't see it up there, so I'm looking at it on this phone.
did you try hooking that TV up?
No, not yet. It was too hot to get back here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just barely crawled back in here just before the live stream. It was too hot. Too hot.
Did you realize that had a DVD player in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm like, dang, it's got a DVD player.
I think that's the one that I took out of that casita, I believe. I don't ever watch television. And damn, if I'd known that thing had a DVD player in it, I'd have got to give me a bunch of DVDs. I've got a whole box of them things. I never watched.
Well, I think I have a few at my daughter's house, unless they threw them away. But I had them saved for, when the Miko Fatter hits the oscillating unit, whatever, Yeah. And you can't watch TV no more or something. But I don't even know if they're still there.
What are you gonna do? You're going down to Conroe. You're gonna cut across and get on 45 and go down.
I think that's the way it's showing me. I'd have to look at the map again. But I think that's what it was showing.
Yeah, that's the fastest way to Conroe.
Okay. Yeah. I have a friend that used to live in Sherman, and when I was up that way in April, he had already moved, and I messaged him. I'm like, I'm in the area, and he's like, I moved. So
yeah, I'm gonna visit a friend over. I think it was called. What did I say, Mike? Georgetown. Not
I
far
believe
from
that's
here.
what it was.
Yeah, tomorrow on my way down, I'm gonna stop and we're gonna have lunch, and then I'll continue.
Are you gonna go through Austin, or are you gonna take the loop around Austin?
I think I'm gonna take the loop. I'm gonna take the loop.
Austin's one of them towns you do not want to drive through.
I do not like driving there. Yeah. I took the loop by accident one time and I said, hey, where'd all the traffic go?
Yeah. And it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't remember what it was, but it was worth it. Yeah. It was worth it to not go through all that traffic, and it was good. So I'm gonna take the loop.
Yeah, I saw that, Cat. Another storm cooking out there.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't head. I mean, I don't want it to hit nobody, but I sure hope it don't come this way to Texas. Just disappeared.
Boy, they've been cranking up in that Gulf this year.
They have. Yeah.
That's one reason I don't live on the coast.
Mm. Well, where my son lives, which is pretty much my home base now, it's only an hour away from the coast. So
Yeah. I used to live in Freeport, Texas, which is where we lived in Freeport, was 7 miles from the beach.
ooh.
So
So what do? Do you take the coast or do you take the border?
yeah.
You got stuff coming in both.
But that's the only good thing about where I live. I'm sort of far enough away from both of them. It's not going to be
Yeah,
too bad.
not too bad. Mm-hmm.
True, Cat. Western North Carolina isn't the coast.
No, and then that you got to admit that wasn't. That's not a normal deal there in North Carolina.
Nope, was not.
And most of the destruction there was from the floods.
Right.
You know.
Tim say 5 a.m. Tim. Well, I'd be awake at 5 a.m., but my butt ain't out of bed.
That's the way I am. It might be coffee time.
Uh-huh. Oh, this morning I woke up early, but I just went back to sleep because I didn't sleep good last night because of the allergies. And when I lay back, it's hard to breathe with all the phlegm and stuff. But the 3 or 4 nights that we were at camp over here in Lake what's it called, Texoma.
Yep.
Ovan gal Zora, she let me borrow her personal purifier. Wow, I slept really good all those 4 nights because it cleaned the air and it didn't bother the allergies at all. So I ordered one of those things and it's waiting for me at my son's house. It's perfect for the van. Perfect.
And you're enjoying every bit of it, huh, Cat?
No more.
That's the way I am. I sleep till I wake up.
I woke up about 6:30 this morning, and I'm like, I tried laying back down. I'm like, nope, I'm wide awake. And then just before, a little bit before you went live, I actually fell asleep in the car.
I didn't know he was asleep. He sent me a little message. He said, I fell asleep. It was those ribs.
Yep.
Well, I got to be honest. When I got home, I played with Lady for a little bit, and I laid down and took a nap. I didn't wake up until about 10 o'clock.
Y'all both nappers, huh?
Yeah, I had that air conditioner turned up full blast, and I was sawing logs.
Ooh, I was working. I was doing some editing.
Mhm.
It's pretty bad when you're working, don't get paid.
I was working too. I was studying the back of my eyelids.
You still drinking your coffee, Mike?
Yep.
I poured mine in that metal cup, that Contigo cup, to keep it nice and hot for a long time. Yeah, but
but when I was on the road pulling them RVs, I found a coffee cup, a pair of them, and I've never been able to find any more of them. I don't remember what brand or anything it was, but you could put coffee in that thing at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it'd still burn your damn mouth up to 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. About 4 o'clock, it'd be just about right to drink.
Ooh. So it was more of a thermos.
Yeah. And hello, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth.
Yeah, well, that other container you have,
Oh,
Crystal,
yeah.
kept that ice cold for
Yeah.
at least a day and a half, was it?
It was, even later on that night, there was still a little bit in there. And I had, actually, it was, when we went to and stopped at got that chicken.
Yep.
Well, there was still some ice in there.
Really?
Yeah. And I poured that leftover Coke that had kind of got watered, down. I poured it in
Yep.
there. That was the last of it. But that thing lasted forever. Like, wow. I think I had it right here. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh no, it's bungeed down.
So yeah, that was a good $10 investment.
It was $10. Yeah, it's like a half a gallon. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, that's one thing that I've got my morning deal worked out. I've got 2 coffee cups. I mean, 2 coffee pots. I got one that's a little bitty one. It just makes 1 cup of coffee. They call it 2 cups, but it makes 1 cup.
1 cup.
Yeah, but it'll perk real quick, just because it's so small.
Mm-hmm.
And when it gets through perking, I pour that cup and start sipping on it, and I set my big pot on the stove then. And it's a nine cup. Well, the time I get through drinking that first cup, well, I'll have a full pot of coffee sitting there ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah. And I usually set that thing up to where I'm still in bed when I'm doing it. If it's cold, it'll warm the inside of that camper up. Damn.
Let me see if I can get this fridge back going.
Your fridge?
Yeah, I unplugged it for a little while and see if that made a difference.
Well, we'll see how long my little EcoFlow lasts because I lost the cord to my fridge. Well, I didn't lose it, y'all. I hid it from myself like I always do. I hid it. Because my fridge, I plugged it into the 12 volts so it would use less power. So I took the AC cord and put it somewhere. So it's like, well, where could I have put it? It's in here. It has to be in here. I don't know. Anyways, so I had to plug it into my other EcoFlow. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Let's see. It's got 3 hours on it.
What size fridges have y'all got?
I have a set power. I don't remember what size this is, but it's the dual zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good size. Pretty good size.
And mine's a 55 core.
I think mine's a little smaller than yours, Mike. I think mine's a 40 something.
But you've got the dual setup, and I like that.
Yeah.
And Troy, tell her I said hi. Miss you guys.
Well, I've got to buy a fridge, and I've been looking at them, but it's sure going to be a dual zone when I buy one.
Kat says it's in the fridge. I wouldn't doubt it. No, it wouldn't have fit. I'll look though.
It's at the bottom of the fridge under all the food.
Maybe.
Well, I think that's something that this is a pretty good sized trailer I'm in. It's 34 foot. But how in the hell, that's not very much area. How in the hell you lose something in something as small as we're camping in?
Yeah. When you figure it out, let me know.
Yeah.
I lose everything. Then I had to buy things again. And after I buy it, and I said, "Oh, there it is."
Yeah.
In with the avocados, maybe so.
I tell you, the one thing I miss on the road is ice, and that's one reason I want to do it on.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, this thing works great. Yeah, really good.
That or get yourself one of those little portable ice makers.
They don't ride down. I got one of them. They don't. If you're shaking them around riding, they don't last very long.
Really?
In fact, if you buy a new one, it tells you to set it up there for 24 hours before you even plug it in.
Good to know.
I mean, I wouldn't have a place to put one in here, so.
No.
Definitely not. Tim. Okay, that's 12 hours straight, huh?
Hello, Jeffrey.
Hello, Papa.
Hello, Papa.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Hello, witch.
Hey, witch. Been a while, huh? Fridge freezer, like Van Life Plus. It makes ice too. Oh, I wonder what that cost.
I looked at those, but I haven't read any reviews on them. Got an ice maker in it.
Huh.
That's probably going to use more power, though, isn't it? I would think.
Well, if you got a freezer, that's close enough to make ice right there.
Yeah.
If it get down to 32. Well,
yeah, you don't. Yeah, I bought these. Well, I didn't buy it. My friend Joy from Blissful Ventures, she bought some little bitty ice trays. They're silicone and have a lid on them. So she bought some for herself and she liked them, so she bought me a set. So they're little and they make 6 ice cubes in each one. But they fit, since they're small, they fit really good in these little freezers. Really good.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you're set up for a while in one place, one of the ice makers might work, but
yeah. 12 episodes of 45 minutes. It's like watching daytime soap. The 80s. Okay. Oh, so when do you watch that, Tim?
I wonder where she bought them ice trays, Crystal.
Amazon. She got them from Amazon. Yeah. I haven't checked and looked at them, but she told me she got them from Amazon. So they're pretty nice.
Well, I love
push the bottom, but come up.
A cold drink that just got completely full of crushed ice, boy. I can live with that.
Well, I can drink anything warm. Anything. Well, my coffee needs to be hot, but or cold, not really in between. But yeah. Janice says you can buy the plastic bags like large bubble wrap that make about a dozen ice balls. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea. Well, even those drinks that, those drinks, I can drink those at room temperature too.
Well, how do you like them White Claws?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those drinks, I can drink those at room temperature too.
I thought you were just saying, yeah, it don't make no difference. Cold, hot, in between.
uh,
Oh,
I don't know about hot, but room temperature is okay.
Well, you know, a
Well,
lot of places in Europe, like beer, they serve that at room temperature.
really?
Yeah.
Well,
First
I
time
think
I
you
was
can
there,
probably taste everything better at a room temperature.
well,
You know.
first time I was over there and I ordered a beer, they brought me one at room temperature. I said, no, I want a cold beer. You know what they did? They went and got some ice and put in it.
Okay. Water it down. Why don't they?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying this right now, and it's room temperature. This is pretty good. Whoop, there we go. It's
Hmm.
margarita. It's
ah.
margaritas.
Oh, you still have some of those?
Yeah, yeah. Still have some of those. Pretty
Uh,
good. Room temperature.
I don't like cold coffee either. Or like people drink iced coffee. Now that's nasty to me. That just
I don't like iced coffees, but I do like frappes.
like what?
It's like a coffee milkshake.
Oh,
yeah, that's the one thing is I find I can drink coffee hot, cold, iced, room temperature, day old, but
Yeah. That's
Troy
pretty
that
says,
nice.
that's cool, Janice.
Yeah. 24 cubes. Wow. Cat, what cat say? I drink hot beverages in the heat. Cools me off better than cold ones. You know what? That's true. When I worked in Florida in the greenhouses, I worked with this lady that they had during the break they had set up like a little coffee bar. And it was, it's in Florida and in those nurseries, hot houses. It's really
"Yep,
hot in there. They they asked me if I wanted some coffee. I said, "Oh no, it's too hot. It's too hot." They said, "No, try it. You'll be surprised. It's going to cool your body. It's going to bring your body temperature back to where it should be quicker than if you drink something cold." And I said, "What?" And I tried it, and sure enough, it did. So every day after that, I drank coffee with them at break time. They even bought me a cup that said Chris, because that's what everybody called me was Chris. So pretty good. That's true, Kat. That's true.
Troy says, play the game quarters with Diet Right and Tab in the Arabian Desert. You'll do it once and never again. I can't. Yeah, no, I don't like. Yeah, no Tab. Yeah, no.
Diet Right and Tab. Yeah.
Ew.
Well, you know, people talk about drinking coffee at night and not sleeping. Now that's never bothered me. I can drink a cup of coffee and lay down and go to sleep.
Yep,
Yep.
me too. Full strength, not decaf.
No, I don't want
Uh,
decaf coffee like drinking hot water.
yep, that's what I tell my mama. I said, "Don't give me that stuff." She goes, "You can't tell the difference." I said, "Yes, I can.
Uh oh.
Definitely."
Hi.
Hello, Janet.
I just thought I'd show
Hello.
Crystal.
Let's see.
Oh,
That is really cool. Glad. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna screenshot that.
Hang on, I've got to
Just a
show.
minute.
No, it's me. Sorry.
Hold that back up there.
Hang on. I just had to turn off the volume on the other
Okay.
line.
Got it. Got it.
I will
Thanks.
have to look for those.
Each sheet is like that. You just pour the water in the top, and there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 that it'll make. Yeah, and
Wow.
you just tie it off once you've filled it.
Uh-huh.
And that you could sort of position it any way to fit in your freezer to freeze it.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
not going to take up much space at all.
No.
How
Yeah.
about
Yeah. And each pack is only, for storage. There's nothing to store. They're flat, so
how do you get the ice cubes out of there?
you just tear them out, Ron.
Oh, you tear it?
It's just like bubble wrap. But you fill it with water instead of air, and you just break out your ice as you want it.
You just use it one time then.
Yeah, but there's 8 sheets in a bag. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got multiple sheets.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And if it's just 1 or 2 people, you wouldn't use that many cubes.
No,
Anyway,
you're just there's 20, you're making 24 on each sheet. So yeah. Well, as it says, it makes 192. Yeah, one pack makes 192 cubes. So
Pretty good.
yeah.
Did you get them off of Amazon or?
Well, Glad is they make cling wrap and your aluminium foil.
Uh-huh.
Here, I don't know about over there, but I would imagine there's somebody over there would do them as well. Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, we do have Glad here. I've just.
Oh well, yeah, they're a Glad product.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. But anyway,
Cool.
Hey, Meg.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
that's all right. That's all. I thought I'll show you. I'll get off and leave you to it now.
You don't have to leave.
No.
Hang up.
Yeah. All right. I've got.
Hello,
No,
Meg.
unless do you want anything, Ron, while I'm here, or I'll bail.
Do who to what now?
Did you want anything else from me while I'm here, or will I bail?
Cat.
I'm just trying to make you talk, Papa Smurf, like your accent.
Oh. Hang on. I just had to get rid of a pop-up thing there that was taking up room on my screen. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Cat
keep
said,
on.
just fill up the trash bag with water. Okay.
Yeah, and try and get that in the
That's not gonna
fridge.
fit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on, and I'm gonna get Janice talking like a Texan one of these days. She'll start getting to have a draw.
Not a hope in hell, Ron.
Oh,
Say, well, you bloody.
You damn
me,
no
I don't-
bloody what?
I don't swear much.
So- I loved that. Was one thing when the few times I did get to go to Australia, I could just sit there and listen to people talk. I didn't have to be doing anything.
It's a wonder you didn't have a go at me for saying aluminium as opposed to you say aluminum, don't you? Yeah. Yeah.
oh.
Well, they were the same thing way with me. They talk about me having a drawl. I say, hell, I don't have a drawl. I just talk normal shit.
Hello, Meg.
Oh Lord.
I had to laugh a few years back. My brother was over in the US and he was in a bar and with a group of guys that he knew, and a Texan rolled up and they were having a competition because our notes, our money, the notes are made of polymer. They don't tear. Put them this. The only way you can destroy them, if you shove them in an oven, they'll go from their normal size down to about a credit card size. But anyway, he had a bet with him at the bar to tear a $50 note in half, and he'd give him $50. But it was no one could do it anyway. The Texan come up, but he tried to put his bloody teeth in it, and Tony said, no. So he made a fortune that night.
I bet.
Yeah. But the Texan wanted to use his teeth. Maybe he was trying to get the sand out of his mouth, Ron.
Did y'all see what Kathleen put? She said she'll sound like my late Bill. He grew up in Boston and then moved to Florida. He parked cars, but there was water in the bathtub.
I don't get it.
Well, that Boston accent, parked the cars. But then we was in Florida.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know what was said, but I don't get why there was water in the bathtub.
Oh, I guess he would just use that in his example, how he is, because they linger out their words.
Oh, okay.
That's wrong.
Now we get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I must admit, it took me a bit when I went over and stayed with a friend that I'd made. She lives in Virginia, but she comes from South Carolina, and her drawl took me a bit to get my mind around, but once I did, it was hilarious when I was over there, because everywhere we go, Pat was talking in her southern drawl and I'm talking Aussie. And of course, we turned around, we have half a dozen people following us, just listening to us talk. And as soon as you acknowledged them, well, it was open slather then. I had the people coming from everywhere wanting to talk to me. The worst part was, though, oh, you're British. And I said, no, I'm not a pommy. Pommy? What's a pommy? That's a British. I said, I'm Australian. Kangaroo. They got that.
I tell you, I learned a long time ago. You didn't ask anybody from New Zealand if they were Australian or vice versa, and you damn sure didn't tell any of them if they sound like an Englishman.
It's been a camaraderie, but an ongoing rivalry between Kiwis and the Aussies, but Kiwis being New Zealanders. But if anything happens, if worst comes to worst, we stand shoulder to shoulder every time. We don't hesitate. Yeah. I mean, that stems back to the Anzacs, which was the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. Yeah. So in the First World War, we stand shoulder to shoulder.
Oh, me.
Somebody watch chat?
Yep.
Yeah, Kat, I knew a gal that lived in Georgia that talked so slow that before she could tell her date, she wasn't that kind of girl. She was.
That's an oldie, Ron. God, that's the same. That's the same in any language. All right. I'll let you guys go anyway, and I'm going to go and throw my kettle on and make another cuppa. I've only had one so far, so I'm halfway human. I was awake until about, I don't know, 7 o'clock this morning.
What time is it there right now?
It's 3:45 p.m. in the afternoon,
Ooh.
Sunday. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And Troy, sorry I missed it. Did you get pictures?
Oh, okay. None of your business, buff nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah, you walking on sort of thin ice there, bud.
Yeah.
You don't.
All right, guys, I'll let you go. Catch you later.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
sharing that with us.
I'll be in chat anyway.
Thanks, Janice.
Catch you later. Bye.
See you, Janice.
That girl is a mess. She quick on the hammer too if she needs to be.
Yep.
Oh gosh. I'm just reading.
I bet, Cat.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
I didn't say a word, Janice.
I tell you what, I don't know if you two have been in here, but Janice has got some of the best pictures of birds and animals and stuff from over in Australia. One of these nights, we're going to get Janice up here and just let her do photographs.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Some of those animals, I thought I was pretty well informed, but she is showing pictures of some I never had heard of before. And they got some weird critters down there in Australia now.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of some. I'm like, it's a what?
The one that tickles me is that duck-billed platypus. He got a mouth like a duck. He's got a poison spur on his foot like a snake. He lays eggs. That's a messed up critter.
Yep.
Lays eggs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Wow. Take the slug out of that coffee now. I double dare you. Slug?
Coffee is all gone.
You need to go steal one of Crystal's margaritas.
I have one left here, Mike.
Nah, I'm gonna.
I had some White Claw.
Well, that margarita's not affecting you like that White Claw anyway, is it?
Well, no, because this is only 5%.
What'd you say that White Claw was 8?
Yeah, it was 8. Mm-hmm.
Plus the fact that you really didn't eat that day.
Didn't eat.
And it was warm, so.
Practically chugged it. So, yeah.
Well, I laughed at you, I like cried.
I laughed at myself when I watched it.
I tell you what, we've all been there. I think everybody remembers the first time I ever drank any.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. But that was like a new beginning, I guess, because
There you go, Cat.
what'd she say? 86 proof bourbon. Wee doggy. Oh Lord. You were gonna give me something. I don't remember what you said you were gonna give me at the meetup.
Yeah, Janice,
Oh,
it's been
Papa Smurf, I have heard Rose talk. Yeah.
it's been a long time for me too, Janice. The first time I ever got well oiled or lit or however you want to call it, I was at a little old party and they got to mixing Big Red and vodka. And I drank some of that damn stuff and that's one of them nights where you put your foot on the floor beside the bed to keep the bed from spinning, you know. Woo. I ain't never liked vodka or Big Red since then.
Cat says Angry Orchard hard cider. That's what Zora
Zora was drinking.
Ovangal was drinking, and she let me taste it, and that was pretty good. I don't know how strong it is, but that might be pretty dangerous. Got a smaller bottle. Y'all, let me show you the flask that they gave me.
Oh,
Well, I don't even know where I put it. Shoot.
Done lost it in their van.
Lost it in the van, y'all. I lost it in the van. Well, in my defense, everything fell out of my drawers yesterday when I was driving because I forgot to bungee them down. So there's no telling.
You gonna let her get by with that, Mike?
What'd she say, Mike? What'd she say?
I'm missing it.
She talk about dropping her drawers.
Oh,
Woo!
sorry. I must be really tired.
Well, dang it, I can't find that flask. Oh, that's not it. Anyways, I have a flask. It was given to me by Mike, Paperbag Nomad, and Zora Ovangal. I'm like, okay.
And then
did
you
y'all
can
tell
put
me to ride across it?
Well, there was several things. It would be not White Claw, not yours.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn, Cat. That would be potent.
Pineapple juice. Yummy. Is it good, Cat?
They used to make, and I don't know if they still sell it or not. Purple Passions. It was in a 4-pack, glass bottles, and it was Everclear with grape wine. Those were good.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Anytime you say Everclear, that's a potent damn drink.
Yes, it is.
When I was in the service, we had an old boy that he liked to prove he was a big shot by drinking more than anybody else. And he had a damn pint of Everclear. And he turned that pint up and killed that pint. And I walked across the street and fell out. And he nearly died from alcohol poisoning from drinking that pint.
Wow.
Well, we one night there were a bunch of us, and this was in San Antonio, Crystal. I was in training down there, and it's the end of the month, and you know, back then they didn't pay a GI anything, hardly, like $100 a month, and we were all just about broke, and went into a club there, and we pooled all our money together and bought 3 or 4 half-gallon pitchers of beer, and then bought the cheapest whiskey we could find and dumped it in that beer, making Boilermakers out of it. Well, that stuff will give you a headache. Like, I mean, the next morning you're gonna feel terrible if you drank much of it. And we had an old boy he was from South Carolina, I think, and he come in there by my bunk that next morning. And he said, my head feels like somebody's stomping on it, and said I'm sick at my stomach. And one of the guys there said, well, I got some Alka-Seltzer in my barrack. So he went and got him a couple of Alka-Seltzer and gave it to him. And in about 10 minutes, that guy come back in there and said, man, so that Alka-Seltzer is just killing me. Come to find out, he'd never seen them before. And instead of putting them in water and dissolving them, he had swallowed 2 Alka-Seltzers.
Oh my God.
They had to take him to the hospital and pump his stomach.
Whoa.
But,
Oh. Brandon College, who'd bring lab alcohol to parties, 180 proof. Oh wow.
Yep.
That's Everclear.
Pretty much.
That was back in my younger days. I might have 2 or 3 drinks a year. That's about my limit. And usually that's going to be around a campfire someplace.
Yeah. Oh.
Speaking of campfire and all that stuff, I still have a bunch of marshmallows left over.
Break out the stove.
Break out the
How
stove.
come
That's right. Yeah.
How come everybody wants to burn a marshmallow when you get a fire? The rest of the year, they won't fool with the marshmallow at all. But you get a campfire and everybody chunking a marshmallow in it.
Yep. Ooh, cat. You guzzled it?
What's wrong, Mike? And Ribs catching up with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, it is, I guess. How long we been on?
Hour and 15.
Oh.
It's funny how fast time passes when you got people up on the screen with you.
Oh, yeah.
If you're up here by yourself, it drags sometimes.
Yeah. It does go faster. I don't know, but this stuff is really good.
You go really get to be a connoisseur of drinks before long.
There ain't gonna be no food in my fridge.
What's wrong, Mike?
I'll have to get that generator out tomorrow and see if I can get it going.
Yeah, because you go the further south you go, you know it's probably going to be hotter.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You going live, Mikey?
I'm not sure yet about tomorrow. Big part of it would be if I can get that generator to fire up, because that would because I definitely have to run my Starlink off the generator. That way I get a 300-watt inverter for the car. But we'll see. And if I don't run, I'll shoot you a message and you can pick it up.
All right.
So,
Well, you get down around Conroe, you ought to have pretty good internet down there.
yeah, but when if I may still do it,
Food coma.
but I definitely won't be running the laptop, so I won't have the bot and all that stuff. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, like I say,
No,
just let
tell Tim I'm good. I think I can know when to quit. I didn't do bad, did I? Did I, Mikey? Mike.
No.
Mike. I did good.
Nope.
I did good.
Yeah.
Good night,
I'll
Papa
tell you
Murph.
what, them ribs are pretty good, but I think mine are better. Those were just a little bit sweet to me.
Yeah.
Well, they sure looked really good when y'all were eating on them.
They were tender.
Yes, they were.
Well, I tell you what, I appreciate y'all coming up. I think I'm gonna shut this thing down for the night. I really enjoyed meeting y'all today.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it was fun.
Same. So, and
All right.
we'll
Bye,
talk to you
everybody.
later.
All right, have a good night, Mike.
Yep.
Night, y'all.
Night.
Y'all all have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow.